has throw all MEG clothes out as Rory Mcilroy reveal MEG dumps has to go to hotel with richer man. If Meghan Markle ever gets tired of Prince Harry, she could always trade up and date Elon Musk, a royal biographer joked. The Palace Papers author Tina Brown made the wisecrack at the 2022 Henley Literary Festival in response to reports that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are house hunting in the affluent neighborhood of Hope Ranch, California. In Montecito, where they live, their $14 million mansion is a humble cottage compared to what these other people have, Brown said, via The Telegraph, referring to the couple's current home, which boasts 9 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, rose gardens, century-old olive trees, a children's cottage, a tennis court and a swimming pool. Yes, and at some point, it might be more than a new house she's looking for, the journalist then joked, adding, Elon Musk is still single, that's all I have to say. The Tesla CEO, who may or may not buy Twitter, is currently single after his breakup from Canadian singer Grimes. He has 10 children, including twins with his Neuralink executive Shivan Zillies, who arrived just weeks before his second child with Grimes last year. Another royal scribe echoes Brown's quip, but not in a joking fashion. There are many now in London who say that Markle is tiring of Harry, Tom Bower, author of Revenge, told Page 6 in a recent interview. They speculate that in 2 years she will say, this is enough and should negotiate some sort of deal with King Charles to break the marriage. And that, really, I don't know. I think at the moment, they're bound to their marriage. They're bound by the common business plan of wrecking the royals as much as they can, promoting brand Sussex. But it is a dying cause. I mean, there's only so much you can say, diminishing returns. And she'll need a new career. Earlier this month, reports surfaced that Harry and Markle are hunting for a new place as their Montecito manse no longer properly accommodates them. Hope Ranch, where they are reportedly looking, is a private community about 10 miles from where they currently live with children Archie, 3, and Lilibet, 1. The couple, who wed in May 2018, infamously bowed out of senior royal life in January 2020 and eventually settled in California, where they have gone on to sign lucrative deals with Spotify and Netflix. In other news, Meghan Markle flirted so hard with Rory Mcilroy that her boyfriend demanded to know whether she had cheated on him with the champion golfer, a new book claims. Mcilroy first met Markle after he unexpectedly nominated her for the Ice Bucket Challenge, and she insisted he come to her friend's apartment in New York City to dump the ice on her himself. The August 2014 encounter came just weeks after the Northern Irishman, then 25, won the Open Championship in Britain. Tom Bower writes in his new book, Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors, which was released in the UK this week. Mcilroy had just split from his blonde fiancée, Danish tennis ace Caroline Wozniacki, and was reported to be chasing brunettes, Bower writes. After Mcilroy and Markle posted the Ice Bucket Challenge video, which raised funds for motor neurone disease research, they enjoyed a drink at the Fitzpatrick Hotel, where the sportsman was staying. They were spotted by the hotel's owner, John Fitzpatrick, who invited them to join him at dinner with 20 pals at Cipriani that night. The following morning, Mcilroy arrived at Ridgewood Country Club, 30 miles away to play in a new competition. Worse for wear after a hectic night, he fell back to 101st place, Bower writes. Nevertheless, he refused to sleep as usual near the golf course to be ready the following day. Instead, he drove back to New York to see Meghan. His performance suffered. I wasn't quite on my game, he confessed later. I was enjoying myself. Back home in Toronto at the end of the week with her boyfriend, chef Corey Vitiello, Markle gushed about the sports star on her now-defunct blog, The Tig. Ah yes. Rory Mcilroy. The Rory Mcilroy. Whispered, and shouted, to be the foremost golfer in the world, loved by Tiger, respected by Palmer, and dumper of frigid water onto my lone head for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. That Rory Mcilroy. He is a force who has the propensity to actually work hard and play hard, relishing intense practices to substantiate his title, embracing nights of sipping. Opus 1, his bold and impressive choice of wine, and indulging in group dinners at Cipriani, for the balance, of course. And yet, beyond his work/play ethic, the most endearing quality of this man is his character, as real and honest as they come, appreciating a simple smile, never shunning a fan photo, enjoying a plate of pasta with veal ragu, and expressing a love for his parents that is rarely seen in men his age. Or at any age, to be honest. He is not just the real deal, he is real. And perhaps that is what makes him even more cherished. Bauer writes that Markle, then starring on Suits, was keen to use their close relationship to promote herself, adding, she encouraged the media to publish photographs of McIlroy and herself. As she would later admit, she occasionally set up a paparazzi photo or let info slip out to the press.